Nick Gilchrist just watched the game at the London Stadium. It was West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 1. Probably the right result on the balance of things, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, for me, that's a solid point, mate. If you can take into consideration how we played the first half, the fact that we had a back four and we had three first-team players out, I mean, it was like you say, it was a fair result. Palace, they're a solid mid-table team. They're pretty dangerous up front, you know, with their... I like that guy, Eze, that I think we should have bought him maybe. We could have picked him up. You know, Zaha, you know, a brilliant player. Benteke, but sometimes a threat. But they could have really punished us in the first half. But again, we showed we're a team that's hard to beat. You know, credit to Moyes, credit to the guys. And we're coming up to a tough period, you know, with a lot of games. So picking up any points right now, I think is good, don't you think?
Yeah, it was. I thought it was it wasn't spectacular. There was a spectacular goal in the game, but we'll talk about that. But they had their own work done. I think they made it very tough. It was very condensed, and they pressed us quite high, which I think made it a little bit difficult to play.
Yeah, I mean, full credit to them. I mean, especially after Benteke got sent off. You know, I thought with Yarmolenko coming on, it just everything went into place for us to pick up the last few minute victory. You know, Yarmolenko picking up the ball on the right hand side, cutting in on the left foot, taking a shot and scoring, us winning 2-1, but it wasn't to be. But like you said, the wonder goal. But before, I mean, most of the chat's about that, but I just want to take a second to talk about Coufal. I mean, for me, absolute. He's been what we've been looking for years. You know, he's got.
It was a determination for me up that right wing. Before he got that ball back, it was a determination to. You know, he really wanted to win that ball.
Everything, mate. I mean, he's got, like you say, that that grit. What you see with him and Coufal, him and Souček together, you know, that passion in defence. He's brilliant. Kept Zaha quiet. Interceptions. Attack, and not only the way that he defends and attack, but the way he transitions between each one. You know, he moves so smoothly between defense and attack. And apart from that, what he has, which we miss a lot with Fredericks, is his ability to put in a first-time ball. You know, that first-time ball. I mean, absolutely brilliant. And that's what always, you know, or not always, but most of the time Fredericks missed, you know. He got into those brilliant positions, especially close to the byline, but he didn't have that. Yeah, he didn't have it. And I mean, you could see that something was coming because, you know, that brilliant ball that Coufal put in for Fornals for the header in the first half, you know, you could just tell that I thought that we were going to get something from it. And especially how we don't have Masuaku. We're starting to move in those last two games a little bit more to the right-hand side because obviously before we had the strength in Cresswell and Masuaku together. But right now, you know, we've lacked that. And especially moving to a back four, I mean, we couldn't jeopardise Cresswell after he took that knock in coming up as much. But I mean, absolutely brilliant. And what do you think? Moyes masterclass again at halftime?
No, he done all right. There's going to be a little bit of negativity, I think, towards this at Diop. For losing his man for the Benteke goal. He hasn't played in a while, Issa Diop. Is he in or out for you?
Listen, it's a great question, mate. I was thinking about this before coming on. We've got Chelsea next. And my question was, will a back four do us well against Chelsea? Or will we have to move to a back five, maybe with Cresswell in the wing-back position, and we play Balbuena if he's back, with Diop and Ogbonna at the back, because supposedly it's just a light groin strain. Does Diop play? You're absolutely right. A little bit of lack of match practice, and I think Balbuena's better in the air. I think Balbuena, like you say, might have got to that ball, you know, or at least put Benteke off a bit more. But I mean,
I think the physical presence of Balbuena gives Benteke a little bit more to think about.
Definitely, mate. You're 100% right, and we're going to need options because, you know, these little niggly knocks like Balbuena has. These are the things that are going to be coming up during this period, you know. And is he going to start? Is he going to start Diop? I know Moyes likes Diop, but I think we're going to need him in there. I really do, because I think we're going to pick up with Arthur out. Maybe Cresswell's going to have to substitute a left wing back, because I wouldn't like to put Benrahma at left wing back. I wouldn't like to see Fornals at left wing back either. So I don't think we've really got any other choice. And I mean, that's what we've got to see, because we've got Chelsea next, and Chelsea are really going to be a threat. don't you think?
Yeah, they will be. They will be. Of course, they're going to be. But they're also a shambles at the back.
Yeah,
And we exposed them last year for it.
And that's why I think maybe we should risk it with starting we're starting Lanzini, sorry. We started Benrahma. It seems like it's worked off. I like Fornals before the anti-Fornals boys jump on. I like Fornals. I like what he offers us defensively. Like we've talked about. How many weeks have we been talking about this, mate? All the time.
Yeah.
Lanzini, whilst we have Haller in the team, Lanzini allows us that little bit of intricate play around. And for example, look at the goal. Lanzini received the ball right on the edge of the area. Someone else might have smashed it, like Fornals, you know. But what did he do? He played that little dink right to the byline to Soufal. You know, that was a really nice bit of play there. The pass before the assist by Lanzini. And whilst we have Haller in the team and he needs that little bit of play around him, I do think Lanzini will be the better option. So, I mean, what would you do? Lanzini behind Haller, Benrahma out left?
It's not my decision, Matt. Thank you so much for coming on, Matt. I really appreciate it.
Take care, mate. Good to see you.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.